Top on here. Gonna be finishing up Elements of Justice. Sitting for Turnabout, Case2, Episode 1, Part 2 of 2. Yeah, I should up before Mother's Day tomorrow. No idea what to do on Mother's Day. Probably just, I don't know, play a little Warcraft or something. Probably going home, Mother's Day, all that fun stuff. Watching some random Disney Plus stuff. They got this new Star Wars thing, the Bad Batch. That's actually kind of good. It's a little annoying. They're only posting one episode like every couple of weeks or something that's really annoying. It's like, come on, if you're gonna post these things, put like 5 or 6 of them, not 1, 2. Or like, come on, that's annoying. Yeah, I played a little Minecraft today. I've been trying to find a jungle biome forever. So I'm like, you know, screw this. So I started a brand new one, and I looked over. I'm like, wait a second, is that those trees what I think they are? And yep, they were a jungle biome. After making 5 rounds, I finally found jungle. I don't know why it's so obsessed with finding them. Because they're the tallest trees in the game, and they look. I mean, the door look. When you use the wood to make it to a door, it looks a little, yeah. I don't want to explain it, but if you want to have a check about Minecraft, you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so, anyway, let's just get to the video. Shut up.
It's Twilight's permission. Then you are free to investigate the crime scene. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask.
Thank you, sir.
Where did you get that hat?
Twilight still seems really out of it. I wonder what's bugging her. Hey, Twilight? You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Let's begin the investigation.
The emotions I'm hearing say otherwise, Twilight. But I suppose that's a can of worms that can wait to be opened.
Gorge over there is the Tree of Harmony, but
so,
I kind of wish it would be just filled up with water or something.
First, I'd like to know more about the victim. Can you tell me anything about them, Private Eye?
Well now, you see, that's a matter I've been instructed to keep quiet about, I'm afraid.
Why?
Wait, seriously? You can't even tell us who the victim is?
Well, not so much you, Princess. Just the general public, such as Miss Apple Bloom.
Huh? Me?
Okay, kids, get out.
Private Eye, I promise you it's fine. Apple Bloom here won't say anything that will cause any trouble for you.
She's
right, Apple
a
Bloom?
child.
Yup. You can trust me. My lips are zipped, mister.
She's still gonna tell everybody.
Very well.
She is a kid.
The victim's name is Royal Order, a member of Princess Celestia's Royal Guard back in Canterlot.
What
He
the
had just
hell was
come
he
to
doing out
Ponyville
there?
last night, you see. His wife confirmed that he arrived home that night, alive and well, at 9:30. However, for whatever reason,
Past 9,
he
like
decided to
past 9
leave soon
o'clock,
afterwards, and she never saw him alive again.
Royal Guard? So that's why.
Precisely. We're doing our best not to make the citizenry panic.
So,
Well, the Royal
victim
Guards
and
are kind of
Yes,
useless.
a wife and son. I have a photo of them here, if you wish to see them.
At least they're not super racist like our guards. Our police.
Wait, that kid.
Oh, I know that
That's
kid.
the same one from earlier, isn't it?
Yep.
It sure looks like him. So he's the victim's son then.
What was he trying to do before anyway?
He seemed intent on stopping the guards from arresting Scootaloo.
Are they friends or something?
Yeah, they're probably
Sure.
role-playing buddies.
I've never seen her hanging out with him before.
I remember as a
His
kid, I
name
used to
is
role-play
Turning
with my
Page.
friends all the time.
Unfortunately, we don't know where
so
he
days
was
when I
or
had
what he
friends.
was doing last night. His mother
I
said
kind of
that
have
he
friends,
wasn't at
but
home when
we
Royal
just
Order
rarely
arrived.
talk. And almost never hang
I
out.
wonder if he has some sort of connection to this case then.
Pretty lonely.
It'd be a good idea to track him down and talk to him. At
Heck,
the
I don't
very
even have
least,
friends on
he
World of
should be
Warcraft.
able to tell me more about his father. And I'd like to know what kind of connection
I've
he
played
has
that game
with
for
Scootaloo
20
as well.
goddamn years.
Is there any word on the cause of death?
Unfortunately, the body is still undergoing autopsy, so we cannot be certain as of yet. However, the leading theory is that he died from blood loss due to a small stab wound to the right side of his head.
Ow.
Stab wound to the head. That's kind of an odd place to stab someone, don't you think?
We thought so as well. We're hoping to find a reason for that once the autopsy is complete.
When you
Well, we
say
audience obviously
small
think it was a
stab
Timberwolf,
wound,
so who knows?
just how small
Or
are
they
we
obviously
talking?
don't know.
Every puzzle has an answer. Look no further than that scooter over there, Miss Sykes.
Huh?
Alright.
That scooter. That
It looks
broken.
one of
What
the
is
sides is
Twilight?
broken.
Those are Scootaloos.
What?
What are these doing here?
We found the victim's body sitting right in front of that scooter. If you look at the left handle, you'll notice that it's broken
Yep.
and caked in blood. Tests confirmed that the blood belonged to Royal Order.
You're right.
Goddamn.
The handle looks like it was snapped off.
Definitely not for
Bolts on
kids.
that.
Wait.
This video.
Are you telling me that the victim was stabbed with the scooter?
That is our current interpretation of the facts, yes. The stab wound on the victim's head appears to be a perfect match with the
Is
metal
it
bolt
actual
on the
blood
scooter.
or is it
We confirmed
ketchup?
it just before the victim's body was taken away for autopsy.
That's insane. How would that even be possible? And for a
Well, if
no
Scootaloo was going
We have a
fast
theory at the
enough.
moment, but we'll have to wait until the autopsy is complete to be sure.
And until it's certain.
But with her
I'm
strength,
expecting an
if she were to
answer.
whack the guy with it,
What is it, boss?
it would just be annoying
Looks
than
like the
anything.
handle isn't the only part of the scooter that's broken.
Eh?
Look at the front wheels.
Huh? They're twisted and bent.
Sharp
Oh,
eye,
yeah.
Mr. Wright. We tested it earlier and confirmed that this scooter no longer works.
Reminds me of
It can't move much
my
on its wheels.
I had a scooter too, long ago.
That sounds like it could be
God,
an
those things
important
are useless.
detail.
Hey! Sorry. What the hell? Look at my car. Who's gonna pay for? Sorry, dude. God damn it! Get off the goddamn streets with those things.
Wobbly as hell, you can't. You have to be perfectly aimed. God damn it, this camera.
Apple Bloom?
Yeah.
You wouldn't happen to know how the scooter ended up like this, would you?
Sorry, Twy. I have no idea. The last time I saw the scooter, it was working fine.
Are you lying?
When was the last time you saw it?
Hey, hurry up! Don't go any farther! You're right! Oh. Looks like she's not going to recover from that for quite some time now. Yesterday afternoon, around 3:30 p.m.
How do you even know
And
the
what about
time?
Scootaloo?
I'm
Do you know where she
terrible at
was or
time.
what she was doing
All my
yesterday?
life, I've never been able to figure out
We were
time.
hanging out all day yesterday. We each went home around
If I was
3:30.
in any case,
So
uh, trying to help out, I would be the worst person to ask for help.
I didn't even need my hearing to know that you're hiding something, Apple Bloom. But what? I doubt she'll tell me without.
They probably
direct
went out
evidence.
there against the
Especially if she's
parents'
hiding the reason for
wishes,
the
and they're trying not to get in trouble.
What's up with the wagon attached to the scooter?
That's what Sweetie Belle and I ride in when we're with Scootaloo.
Yep.
Looks like something else has hitched a ride this time, though.
Let's see here. 2 red capes and a roll of golden silk?
Hey,
Gold Silk.
these capes have some sort of emblem on them.
Yep.
Yeah, the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Cutie Mark Crusaders.
Oh, this is before they got the Cutie Marks?
Mark
Wow.
Crusaders?
That's what Sweetie
I
Belle
call
and
them town
I
marks.
call ourselves. Ever since we first met, we were all so eager to get our cutie marks. So, we started a club dedicated to trying out all kinds
And
of
all their
things
cutie
that
marks are
making
gonna
our
match.
marks appear.
Kinda, sorta.
That
There'll be
how
shields,
that
but
works?
each one will get a different symbol.
No, but no matter how
Oh,
many times you tell them, they just don't seem to listen.
They're kids.
Don't worry, Princess.
Of course they're not gonna
Sure, it's
listen.
simply a phase.
And when they're teenagers,
All this work will
they're
pay off
they're gonna be
someday.
way
Just you
worse.
wait. My friends and I are gonna get the best, most amazing marks any pony's ever seen. Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon will be laughing at us then.
who?
The brats of the town.
Don't worry about it for now.
That needs a
Gotta focus on
good
saving
paddling.
A two Apple Bloom.
Right.
Especially that rich
So
little
this means that this case belonged to you and
girl.
your friends, Apple Bloom.
That's right.
But you mentioned that the Cutie Mark Crusaders have 3 members, right? So why are there only 2 capes?
I'm not sure.
The
Liar.
thing is in police custody. It is currently undergoing examination, the results of which, I assume, will be announced at the trial.
Ah, alright.
I wonder why just one of the capes was taken and not the other 2. Huh? Wait a second. These capes are lined with gold silk on the inside.
They're probably pretending to be royalty or
Silk in
something.
the wagon.
Yeah, Sweetie Belle was the one who made the capes. She used some of Rarity's custom-made golden silk to line the inside.
Did she ask?
So, this Sweetie Belle, she knows Rarity then?
Her
Of
sister.
course she knows her. She's her little sister.
Fandom thinks
I wonder
that
if
those
she's
two are
just dramatic and
actually
over the top as
Rarity's
well.
her Sweetie Belle's daughter. Or mother. There's a few funny comics about that.
Apple Bloom?
I'm not really good at
Any
paint.
idea why this stuff is here? The scooter, the wagon, the capes, and the roll of golden silk?
What? Huh?
What's wrong?
There's a mark on the floor of the wagon. Look.
You're right.
Huh.
It looks like
A G?
a hoof? Though it looks incredibly small.
What's it been left in? Dried mud?
Looks like it.
Right you are. We're not entirely certain what this means, or if it's even relevant. We can't even tell what it's meant to be an imprint of.
Well, it must have been made last night. 'Cause it sure wasn't there yesterday.
Not sure. It would have been a temporal partial paw print. Who knows?
Is that so? How perplexing.
What is it, Twilight?
I thought I saw something glinting.
Wish we could. Ah,
Right here. See?
glass.
These look like glass shards?
Wow. These things are tiny. I'm surprised you caught them, Twilight.
Thanks.
Careful analysis of those shards revealed that they belonged to a pair of nearsighted glasses.
Do you know who they belong
Hey,
to?
I'm
Not a
nearsighted.
clue. Neither the victim nor the suspect wear glasses, so it's possible these were here before the crime even took place.
I can technically see without my glasses, but I can't read signs without them. I have to squint real hard to see them.
Hey, what's down that staircase?
It's,
To the Tree of
let's just say
Harmony.
it's something important and leave it at that. Trust me, we do not need to get into that whole story right now.
After this is over, I'm gonna drag the answers out of you, Twilight.
I think that just about covers the crime scene investigation, though. Unless there's something else you can tell us, Private Eye.
In regards to the crime scene, there's nothing more I can say. You all did a splendid job uncovering every clue that my team and I managed
That's
to
why I
discover.
couldn't tell Apple Bloom.
However,
Really?
There is one more detail
Really?
you should probably know.
Oh? What's that?
I assume you are familiar with the Nightmare Night statue, Princess.
Of course.
Yeah.
Well, we're
Something
not
that everyone
certain if it's
completely
connected
forgot
to
about
this crime,
in the
but
show.
we discovered something rather peculiar behind that statue.
What was it?
Blood.
Blood?
How could that not be related to the case?
Because it's not the victims, you see.
The blood isn't the victims?
Correct. That's why we're uncertain if it has anything to do with the case or not. And that's why I think you should see it for yourselves.
I'd say something, but that would be too
Discover
sexist.
I think we'll do just that. Thank you, Private Eye.
You are more than welcome, Princess. And please, simply private is fine with me.
Alright. Let's get going then.
Ah, one moment. There are 2 more things I would like to give you. These diagrams the police made. One of the Everfree Forest, and one of the crime scene.
I've never actually seen a
I
full
think
detailed
they're
map
not
of
useful.
the Christian. I mean, I've seen the where the cities are, but I've never actually seen the roads like that. It's kind of neat. God damn, there it is. Itch. I don't know why every single time I make a video, my nose itches like hell. Maybe it's the glasses. Maybe I'm allergic to them. Or the goggles wasn't.
Thank you, sir. Alright, guys, let's go.
Fun fact, it reminds me, Harry Potter, the guy who played Harry Potter, he actually did have problems with the glasses. His face would always, or his nose would swell up so much from it.
It'll likely be another 30-minute walk back to where the path splits. You should probably take this time to familiarize yourself with the path, Athena. It could be useful to know exactly
That'd be
how far
entertaining
it's
if
laid
a
out.
Timberwolf just suddenly
Roger that,
showed up and
Twilight.
started attacking them.
Hold up. Where's Apple Bloom?
Huh?
She was right behind us a second ago.
If you were my, I would kill you.
Really? Because I hear you're a sap. If you're gonna hit the king, you better kill the king.
She's a kid.
I'm
She just
coming.
runs off.
Apple Bloom, what were you doing?
Sorry, Twi. I didn't realize y'all were leaving already.
Was she not paying attention to our conversation earlier?
Anyway,
Probably has a lot on her mind.
The Nightmare Knight statue?
alright, cool. Let's get moving.
Is it just me, or has Apple Bloom been acting off ever since we started investigating the scooter and wagon at the crime scene?
No.
Like I said, she probably went that
never even
report
answered my question
when
about
she
why
wasn't
those things
supposed
were
to.
there.
She's trying not to get in trouble.
She clearly knows more than she's letting on. Perhaps she's trying to hide something from us in order to protect Scootaloo?
Every kid lies to their parents.
That's what I thought,
Every
too.
kid.
But how are we going to get her to open up?
Well, I can try. I can't guarantee that she'll open up completely, but I might be able to squeeze some information out of her.
If anyone can get her to talk, it's you, Athena. Go for it.
On it, boss!
Alrighty then.
Hey, Apple Bloom. Mind if I walk with you?
Oh, sure, Miss Socks.
Thank you. And please, call me Athena. Hey,
After the Roman god.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier.
This.
You know, about Sakura?
Oh, don't worry about it. You were just saying what you were thinking. Nothing wrong with that.
Alright, what's
Right.
up, kid? Something wrong with you.
So, how did you and your friends first meet?
Well, we became friends because we were the only fillies in our class who hadn't yet gotten a cutie mark. I was being bullied by these two other fillies, Diamond Tiara and Silver Spoon, and Scootaloo and Sweetie Belle stood up for me.
Yep.
Ever since then, we've been the best of friends and formed the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
You all enjoy each other's company, don't you?
Of course!
Yeah, they're good at helping
we have
others.
lots of fun together, and we're always there for each other, through thick and thin. We're like a family. I
Like a
couldn't
kid.
imagine life without them by my side.
A family, huh? I think I get what you mean.
Is Athena gonna
It's the same
marry,
for me. With Mr. Wright,
Phoenix
Apollo,
Wright.
and Trucy.
Are they those other humans you were with?
Yeah, it's strange. I haven't even been with them for a year, but I can't imagine life without them either. They're always there for me too, even during one of the worst experiences I ever had.
What was that like?
I don't think it's something I should be talking to you about.
I've never
Let's
seen
just
her
say
case, so I
if
have
it
no
weren't
idea
for
what
my friends,
she's
I
talking
definitely
about.
wouldn't be here right now. They helped me out when I needed it most, in more ways than one.
Then I guess that's what we should be doing for Scootaloo, right? Sweetie Belle and I both?
I'm sure she'd appreciate that very much.
So you're gonna
But don't
spill
go
the
getting
beans,
yourself into
kid?
trouble.
Don't worry, Athena. I'm gonna uncover the clue that'll save the day. You'll see.
I'm sure you will, Apple Bloom.
Well, she didn't spill any real info. The statue looks a little more detailed than it should. But then I haven't seen that statue in years in the show, so...
Well,
Who knows, maybe
here we
that's what
are.
it's supposed to look like.
So, this is the Nightmare Knight statue, huh?
uh-huh.
It's extravagant.
Sorry,
about
I'm
that.
sounding a little down.
What's it here for?
That's rather.
It's for Nightmare
talk
Night.
more
It's a holiday
positive.
where Phillies and Colts go from house to house collecting candy. And then, at the end of the night, we all come here and give up some of our candy so that Nightmare Moon won't gobble us up!
So it's like Halloween then.
Oh, what?
Something more fun than that.
Never mind.
So, the statue. Is this Nightmare Moon?
Yep. Back when
Adult Halloween is just getting drunk at a party.
Why don't we talk about this another time? Let's investigate what we came here to see.
Oh, what is with all the deflecting and cryptic clues today? It can't be that hard to just explain it, can it?
Private Eye said that there were small traces of blood
Yeah,
behind the
it
statue.
really is hard to explain.
Blood that didn't belong to the victim.
Let's go
Luna
take a
wanted
look.
respect, Celestia didn't give her respect, and Celestia banished her to a moon
Yes.
and Luna turned evil. So, that's the best way I can
think I'm
explain
gonna
it.
be sick.
I know it's
I
more
warned you,
complicated
Apple
than
Bloom.
that.
This isn't really the kind of thing a filly like you should be doing.
No, I have to do this for Scootaloo.
Alright, if you say so.
I don't think this is enough blood to have been from anything fatal. But the real puzzle is what it's doing here in the first place.
So, you really think this pool of blood has nothing to do with the case?
Oh, wait, Athena, do you still have that forensic flashlight on you?
I do! Oh, I see. You want me to use it to check for any blood that might have been wiped away, right?
Exactly.
Alright.
Alright, give me a second. Here goes nothing.
That's a lot of ketchup. Yeah,
Huh?
looks like it's a little spittle there.
There really was more blood.
Come on, let's follow it.
Alright.
Apple Bloom!
Jesus.
Calm down. It's okay.
And I've seen agony. The Get Riddle game.
Oh,
Where there's rivers and
My.
lakes of blood.
that's a lot of blood.
What, someone kill a pig or something?
I'm gonna stab you for your blood. Oh, come on. I just got shot in the pool in the last one. Ah! I can't remember why I needed the blood.
No kidding. The amount that was visible may not have been fatal, but this? There's no way someone could still be alive after losing this much blood.
What does this mean? Did the crime actually occur here?
No, it couldn't have, remember? This isn't Royal Order's blood.
But if it's not the victim's blood,
Then whose is it?
I have no idea. But whoever's
question.
blood it is, they are unmistakably dead.
wait, you mean
Unless
this
that
is-
unless there was a
second
giant
victim?
full
Can't
thing
say
of
for
ketchup.
I wouldn't rule out the possibility.
This is insane! Just what is going on here?
Maybe a Timberwolf found the pony and just with the tail on it.
I finally found you, you ugly hench pony!
That is enough!
You struck me.
Oh my god. Are you okay, sweetie?
You thought
Just
you could hide from me
spank
in
his
this
butt.
forest? Ha! No such luck!
Nina!
Get back, you spiky-haired villain! I'm interrogating your hench pony!
Seriously,
and I
just
will
spank him.
not
His mom's not around.
Oh, watch it!
Now tell me, what is it that you're doing here? Looking to cover up evidence? Trying to frame Miss Scootaloo for a crime she didn't commit? How vile!
Hold on! I'm not trying to do anything like that! I'm trying to save her!
A likely story. I saw you and this other creature with those disrespectful guards earlier. You were trying to stop me from saving Miss Scootaloo. That must mean you want her arrested
You weren't
and found
able to
guilty of a
save her
murder
anyway.
She's innocent of. A truly villainous act.
No! You have it all wrong!
If I may interject,
And who would dare? Princess Twilight! I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to lash out at you. Please punish me
Wow,
however you wish.
a pony that actually respects Twilight.
I'm not going to
Wow.
punish you.
Really?
Yes, really.
Hello, Mayway.
I would like to ask you to please stop attacking these two humans.
But they were trying to get Miss Scootaloo arrested. They're villains, Princess.
No, they
We have
weren't,
to
you
stop them and save
dumb
her.
little kid.
No, they're not villains. They're trying to save Scootaloo as well.
They are?
Yes, we all are.
But then, why did they try to stop me earlier?
Because
They
you're
were
being
trying
stupid.
to stop you from getting into trouble. Attacking royal guards is a serious offense, and so is helping some pony resist arrest. You're lucky you both are just kids. The guards were willing to let it slide.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought I was helping.
Don't your parents
I'm
ever
sorry I
teach you
attacked
anything?
I thought you were working against Miss Scootaloo.
It's fine. At least no one was seriously hurt. Right,
Yeah, but
Athena?
your clothes are ripped.
Yeah, I'm all good. I hope that kid didn't do something to my back. I am too young to start turning into Mr. Right.
Meh.
Now, while you are here, we would like to ask you a few questions.
Me?
You are Turning Page, are you not? Royal Order's son?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
let's see what he
understand this
knows.
may be a hard time for you, but we need to ask you some questions about what happened last night.
Will
We'll
he
need to
talk
handle this
or not?
delicately. Otherwise, he might clam up on us. Let me take it from here, Twilight.
Sure thing, Athena.
Let's start with something a little bit more innocent. Once we
Since
learn
he's
more about
protecting
him, it should
Scootaloo, at
be
least
easier
he
to
knows he
approach the
didn't kill
topic of
his
his
dad.
father. So, Turning, you know Scootaloo?
Yeah. She and I are friends. Look at this ribbon she gave me yesterday.
Yeah, we
What
never
was this
hear
for?
from you in the
It
show.
was a thank you
ever.
gift for standing by her side when she was confronting a pair of bullies. It means a lot to me.
Bullies?
Yeah, there were these two bullies who were causing trouble for Miss Scootaloo and her friends yesterday. So, I stepped in and scared them off.
What's this about, Apple Bloom?
You know, it wasn't that big of a deal. I guess the whole thing just slipped my mind.
I seriously doubt that. Why is she trying to hide this? Does it somehow have something to do with Scootaloo's arrest?
We all hung out for a little while after that.
Scootaloo probably
and I
struck
got
out
along
at him
really
out
well.
being pissed
And that's
off or
why
something.
later that day, she gave me that ribbon.
But Twilight says she's never seen you and Scootaloo together before. How long have you two been friends?
Probably a few days.
Well, just since yesterday, I guess.
Huh?
We only became friends after the whole incident with the bullies.
Had you met her before then?
No, but I knew who she was. She's Miss Dash's honorary sister. Not only that, but she's also the president of the Rainbow Dash fan club and a founding member of the Cutie Mark Crusaders.
That's
Found
a
her.
lot of info for only having heard of her.
Well, she has connections to one of the element bearers, some of my biggest heroes. How could I not know who she is?
Element bearer?
It's a
Jeez,
long
I could
story.
really do with a guidebook or something. I've never felt so lost.
So you learned of Scootaloo because of her connection to Rainbow Dash.
Yep.
I guess that explains why Rainbow got so defensive of Scootaloo. If she's her honorary sister.
Huh. I would have assumed you two knew each other through school.
Only school's
You look to be about her
parents
Nope,
could be around.
I don't even go to school.
Sorry.
What? You don't?
Instead of just going
What about
on
your
adventures and
education?
ignoring her.
I don't need school to teach me a bunch of useless stuff. I can learn everything I need to by getting out into the real world and experiencing it myself. All that school and books will do is slow me down. I want to learn new things by traveling the land
If you
and
don't learn
discovering
how
them for
to read
myself.
and do math,
That's
you ain't
how you
gonna
really learn.
go far in life.
I think Twilight just broke.
And your parents are okay with that turning?
Well, my mom isn't. She's been trying to get me to go to school since forever. My father was okay with it, though.
I bet he
He was
drags
happy
you
that
all
I
the way to
wanted
school.
follow in his footsteps and become a member of the Royal Guard. He spent a lot of time in Canterlot, but whenever he came home, he and I would always practice sparring. He actually made this wooden sword for me.
Huh? It looks like it broke at some point. How did that happen?
Probably hit someone too hard.
That happened when I was fighting the bullies yesterday.
Wait, what? You attacked them with your sword?
Of course. My
Yeah,
father
you're
always
surprised
told
about that?
me
He's been
the
hitting you
true
guys
mark
like
of the Royal
crazy.
Guard is more than their
You're
strength and bravery.
vicious that
It's their
or
willingness
shark
to
that
put
hit
everything
someone?
on
Come
the
on.
line to defend what they believe in. What kind of future Royal Guards pony would I be if I didn't fight those bullies?
I guess. But pulling a sword out seems a little overkill. I mean, they're just kids, right?
I wonder if those boys were the
So,
Diamond Tiara and
about
Silver
your
Spoon.
father. Do you know what happened to him?
Yeah. He was murdered last night.
I'm so sorry for your loss, Turning.
It's fine. This is just... It's just another test of strength for me to go through.
Huh?
Something else my father always told me. That you need to remain strong, even in times of hardship. That's why I'm not going to cry. I won't be sad. I have to show him that even
For a
though
second there, I
he's
thought he
gone,
was gonna
I'm
cry.
still strong. I'm going to soldier on, just like he would want me to.
This kid. His heart is crying out in sadness, but he's trying so desperately to act like everything is fine. Ugh, it's almost too much for me. I know he wants to stay strong in his father's memory, but this is doing him more harm than good.
Yeah, it's
If
usually
you
best
can
if he's
handle
cried
it,
out, let the sadness
Would
out.
you mind
Then you
answering
feel
some
better.
questions for us regarding what happened last night?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. Now, first off, we would like to know what you were doing. According to your mother, you weren't home when your father returned from Canterlot last night. So, where were you?
I was...
Turning the page!
Oh god damn it, Mom.
It's her. The mare from the photograph. Royal Order's wife.
There you are! I told you not to run off again! What are you doing in this forest?
I was trying to find a way to save Miss Scootaloo. She didn't kill Father, and I'm going to prove it.
No, you won't. I told you, stay out of the investigation. Leave the job to the professionals. If Scootaloo really is innocent, they'll prove it.
Yeah, but he's
We're
a
sorry for causing you
he
any
has
trouble,
info.
ma'am. We're just asking your son a few questions.
Well, I'd rather you didn't, if I'm being honest.
Would you be kind enough to give us your name?
Fair Devotion. And you are?
Fair Devotion?
Phoenix
Really?
Wright, attorney at law.
Nice to meet you.
If this is how Mr. Wright engages in small talk back home, then Trucy's gonna be waiting on that new mommy for a while.
As much as I'd love to
Eh,
stick
I've
around
never
and chat,
dated.
we really must be going now.
Hold on.
Ladies
We have
usually
some
ask me
questions
out.
for you.
That's why I
For
never
me?
flirt or anything.
Yeah. You're Royal Order's wife, right?
Yes. Or, at least, I was.
Widow.
She sounds so devastated. Just like Turning. I can't let that stop me, though. I have to ask her about her husband to find the truth.
Yep.
I'm
this
sorry
isn't
for your
gonna be
loss.
easy.
But would you mind answering some questions for us regarding the murder?
I already talked to the police at length regarding this. I do not wish to talk about it further. If you want to know what I had to say, just ask them.
We already did, but...
Then that's all you'll be getting from me.
He didn't
Let's
say
go,
anything.
Turning. It's not wise to be in this forest in the first place.
But...
The police will find a way to save Scootaloo, I promise. Just come back
They're
home
useless.
and don't run off again. Do you understand?
He's going to anyway.
It's pointless to try to get any more information out of either of them right now.
This is
It's
gonna make
okay,
Scootaloo's
Tony.
trial that much harder.
Like your mom said, we'll find a way to prove Scootaloo's innocence and bring the real killer to justice.
But you got no evidence.
You will?
I will.
You guys are
promise.
Okay,
Crap
you
Creek.
better, because
Seriously, without a paddle.
if you don't, I'll find a way to do it myself, no matter what.
It's a deal.
What are we gonna do now?
I think it's about time we also got out of this forest. We need to go visit Scootaloo in the detention center soon.
Right.
Let's get moving then.
Alrighty then. How far we go? No, we're still in the forest. Okay. Now we're gonna skip all the way to the adventure center.
What's up, Phoenix?
Twilight, how long did you say it takes to walk from here to the statue clearing?
About 3 minutes. Why?
I think we might want to keep these times in mind. They could be useful later.
Alright.
Athena, do you still have the diagrams Private Eye gave us?
Yeah, I got him right here.
Hey.
Can I see the diagram of the whole forest?
Sure, boss. Here you go.
What are you doing, Mr. Lawyer?
I'm writing down the time it takes to get to various locations throughout the forest.
Alright.
See? As Athena pointed out earlier, it takes about 5 minutes to get from the entrance of the forest to here where the path splits. Then it takes 3 minutes to get to the statue clearing and 30 minutes to reach the castle ruins.
Alright, yeah, that's a
I have a
long
feeling I
walk.
know what this other clearing on the map is, so I've marked it down that it takes 10 minutes to reach it from here. As for the path from Zikora's hut to the ruins, that took 15 minutes according to Twilight.
Ugh, my head hurts.
It just went through one ear and out the other with me.
Those are all the times we figured out so far. If we find out any more, it'd be a good idea to mark them down on the diagram.
It would be really
Thanks,
annoying
boss.
if they
I'll definitely keep
wasted
that
all
in
this time
mind.
if they all had to do was just visit the Tree of Harmony and it would give them the info what the heck happened. I mean, that would be really goddamn annoying.
What is it, Athena?
I'm
We all
just
know that tree
wondering
can
what
talk.
else is hiding in these woods. They're so mysterious.
You're telling me. This place is home to all kinds of unnatural things. Bizarre apple trees, clouds that move on their own. Oh, and I can't possibly forget about the mirror pool.
The mirror pool?
That's one complication
Isn't
we do
that the
not
thing
need
the
to
Pinkie Pie used
talk
to clone
about.
herself over and over again?
Yeah.
What?
Indeed it is, Apple Bloom. The mirror pool is a strange pond that houses a very peculiar kind of magic. If you look into the pool and recite an incantation, the pool will create a near-perfect clone of the one reflected on its surface.
That's insane.
Let me guess, he
And
didn't
you're saying
actually
Pinkie Pie
die,
used
just his
it to
clone died.
herself.
And he was just
Multiple
probably trying to get away
times?
from his family.
Yep. Those clones were causing havoc all over town. Applejack had to use her herding skills to gather them all in one place so we could get rid of them.
Wow, that sounds like quite the ordeal.
Oh, it was. Trust me. Cleaning up that mess was no fun either. After the whole incident was over, I made sure to cover up the entrance to the cave leading to the pool with a large, heavy rock. That way, no pony can accidentally walk in.
Unless they're a
Could
unicorn.
another unicorn just lift a
Yeah.
rock, though? Not exactly what I called secure.
I guess? I didn't really have a way to seal the cave completely, though.
Well, anyway, we have no time to continue standing around here talking about this stuff. We need to go visit Scootaloo and hear what she has to say.
Yeah. As much as I
Alright,
enjoy
man,
finally
well,
getting
we
some
go to the
answers,
center.
Scootaloo is our top priority. You're right, boss. Let's keep moving. We need to get to the detention center before visiting hours are over, after all.
Goodness
Great,
knows
then.
what time
Follow
it is.
me. I'll show you how to get there.
Can you just poof them there? And we're still in the forest.
Twilight?
Yes, Apple Bloom?
Do you think we could stop at Carousel Boutique first?
Why?
Talk to Sweetie
I
Belle.
want Sweetie Belle to come with us to see
Yeah.
Scootaloo. We have to support her. Together.
Is that okay, Athena?
Of course. With both her friends there, Scootaloo is sure to be more open with us when we go see her.
Alrighty
And
then.
it'll reassure her that her friends are on her side.
Take a little stop.
Not that she needs to be reminded of that, I'm sure.
Alright then. We'll stop at Carousel Boutique, check back at the castle to see if we received a reply from the High Council, and then we'll go straight to the detention center.
Sounds like a plan.
Alrighty then.
Speaking of your castle, I can see it from all the way over here.
Yeah, the big old
you're right.
sore thumb.
I'm so envious of you, Twilight.
I think it was supposed to be a giant tree, but
You're
it was
envious?
cheaper
Why?
than making it a
What do you mean, why?
crystal.
You get to live in a giant castle. What more could you want?
That she gets lost in all the time.
I'd like my old home back for one.
Your old?
Oh yeah, the tree that was blown to smithereens.
Do you mind if we take a little detour?
Sure. What's this about, I wonder?
We're gonna see her crater of a house used to be. Yep. Oh, it's not a crater this time.
What is this place?
This. This was where I used to live. Before I moved into my castle.
This is your
Yeah, the
old
Phantom was pretty upset about
It's
that.
completely destroyed. What happened to it?
Tear happened.
It was about 2 or 3 months ago. Equestria was under attack from a centaur named T-Rex. He had sucked out the magic of nearly every single pony in Equestria, making him extremely powerful. I eventually had to fight him, and in the process, he destroyed this library. My home.
Oh,
It's just a house. What they do?
I didn't realize. I'm sorry, Twilight.
You had to fight this Tyrek alone? What about your friends or the
Oh yeah,
princesses?
that was an epic fight.
My friends had been captured and drained of their magic. As for the princesses, they knew that T-Rex would be after their magic, so they decided to transfer all of their powers to me in an effort to hide it.
And
They
you
believed
did
that
a
T-Rex wouldn't be able
terrific
to
job
find the
at that.
magic since I was Equestria's newest princess, and it was possible he didn't even know I existed. But he eventually discovered me, and we ended up having to battle each other.
All the princesses' magic versus all of Equestria's magic. That must have been quite the battle.
Oh yeah.
So, where's Tyrek now?
In
He's locked
Tartarus.
up in Tartarus, where he originally escaped from.
Tartarus?
Hell.
Yeah, it's like a high-security prison of sorts for all kinds of dangerous creatures. It's guarded from the inside by Cerberus, a large 3-headed dog.
Still, you managed to beat him, right? And you got a castle as a result?
Yep.
Sort of, I guess. I just wish that instead of a castle, I was given this place back.
You don't like your castle?
It's a nice place and all, but it's just... it doesn't feel like it's mine.
What do you mean?
I mean, I didn't really ever ask for it.
Spoilers.
really ask
Twilight's
for
gonna be the role of
any of
Equestria,
this.
so she's gonna be
Being a
living
princess
in
was never
Camelot,
something
so.
that I ever had any desire to pursue. I was just given the title.
But surely it must have been for a reason, right? I doubt Princess Celestia would have given you the position otherwise.
I guess there was a reason. But in the end, it doesn't change the fact that the life I now have wasn't one I ever wanted. I was just forced to accept it and act accordingly. And that's exactly how I
Yeah,
feel
the Phantom
about this
wasn't
tree
exactly thrilled that
This was my
Twilight
old
became an
home,
alicorn.
and now it's been taken from me.
Darn
Replaced with something
sad.
I never asked for, nor wanted. There were so many precious memories I had in this place, of my friends. Of you, Phoenix. I just wish sometimes that I could have it back, even if just for a day. To remember what it was like.
We'll just move
A
on.
life you never wanted but were forced to follow. Huh.
Well, a house is a house.
What's wrong?
It's just the
Nothing,
Keep
boss.
the memories with you. You don't need to
Am I
imprint it on
any
an
different?
item or a building.
Yes.
Yeah.
I was accused of killing my own mother.
Jeez.
But Mr. Wright, he believed in me. He stuck true to his beliefs, and not only was I found not guilty, but he found the real killer. And I was able to save a dear friend of mine when he was going to be given the death sentence for the same crime.
Hey, you ever seen
The
that?
whole reason I became an attorney, the reason I even decided to study law at all, it was all to save Simon from that faulty verdict
she
that I
looks
couldn't
young.
save him from all those
She
years
like
ago.
16
If
or
only I'd been
something?
able to convince everyone. If only I'd been stronger. My life would be completely different. I wouldn't have met Mr. Wright, Apollo, or Trucy. I
I
certainly
have
wouldn't
no
have
idea
gone
how
into
old they
law.
are. Look at the
Forced.
kid is obviously probably like
Forced
12
by
or
who?
something. The other people I
Fate?
just don't know. Phoenix
Like
is probably
with Twilight.
in his 20s or something.
Was all this just meant to be? But now that he's been saved, what else is there? I still want to be a lawyer. But what if I'm just not good enough? Not like I did much to free him anyway. That was all thanks to everyone else.
Ah, Nip.
Athena!
What? Huh? Oh, sorry. Boss?
Are you alright, Athena? You look a little sick.
Yeah, I just kinda zoned out.
I'll say.
Sorry. It's my fault. I shouldn't have brought you all here. This is just wasting time.
Yes, it
No,
was.
it's okay, Twilight. I understand. Change can be hard, especially when you're not expecting it.
Thanks.
Oh, you
I
have
can
no
reminisce
goddamn
some other
idea.
time, though. For now, we should be focusing on the
There
case
are a lot
of
of change and stresses that.
If that's what you
hell out of
want,
me.
what do you say, Athena?
Let's get going. We don't want to miss visiting hours at the detention center, and we still have quite a bit to do before we get there.
And this is only episode 1, and the episode 2 has not been made yet. Is that it? You know, I'm gonna say stuff. And you know, answering a little boring, but a little interesting. I mean, and the near the ending part was just, I don't get it. It's memory lane, like, that's so boring. If it's not too obvious, I'm not a huge fan of the show. I mainly just like the fandom more than the show itself. That's why I never really gave a damn about almost all the episodes. Like when I go to conventions, I'm more excited to meet other bronies than I am actually meeting the actual cast of the show. Like, oh, you're Twilight? You're the voice of Twilight? Yeah, good for you. Oh, you're the voice of Celestia? Yeah, good for you. Yeah, I mean, I did meet, last centuries, Vincent Tom or Chang or whatever, you know. I had a nice little chat with him. He's a nice guy. But like I said, I've always liked meeting the Brony fandom more than the actual cast of the show. I did get to talk to the actual voice actress of Apple Bloom once at a party. That was actually kind of neat. And besides that, we got like direction. Hopefully, they'll make some more. And have a nice day.